So Black Dolores has a man, and he's on camera. Oh, well, I guess Frank and your doctor boyfriend broke up. Oh, Lord. So Frank's living with David. So everybody's paired off. Everybody should be happy. Frank got his man, Dolores got hers. Are you kidding me? The evil eye, Jennifer? You're going with an evil eye plotline from DeLolo, an evil eye? None of you have enough magic to give somebody the hiccups, and you gonna say the evil eye. You're a pest and a peasant. Ain't nobody putting the evil eye on you because you ain't worth it. But your husband does give you a lot of stank face. Oh, Lord. So Jennifer and Dolores are gonna be going at it. So Jackie and DeLolo gonna be going at it. Melissa having this party, and of course she invited Teresa, even though Teresa ain't having her as a bridemaid. Melissa, why don't you just be happy? Why let this be a plot line? Why care? I don't need to stand up in front of God and gorillas at some monkey marriage. You got your own little Lord Short Lord. Why give her the oxygen? Deprive her. Teresa is 50 and fried. 50 with the mentality of a 17-year-old. 50 and unfit. You think you don't look 50? Oh, honey, you look older than that. Just because you've had the parts lifted doesn't mean they don't show their age. So let me get this gay. Y'all ain't going to Teresa's party, but you're gonna sit home and pout about Melissa not being in her wedding? This heifer running you. So Louis doesn't mind that Teresa and Joe are fighting, but you should realize your wife wants to sleep with her brother more than you. You are a reasonable facsimile. She's imagining Joe. I'm telling you, you need to watch out. It's some Lannister-ish. Lannister-ish. But it's all about family. Liar. So Marge is throwing a skate party. Frank, Black Dolores, Melissa, Joe, Jackie, Brittany, Frank's girlfriend shows up. Oh, now he's got a woman? Child, he don't want nobody's woman. Oh, God, and Teresa and Louis are coming. So we've got a new friend from Margaret, Jen. She's got a very harsh face. But ain't nobody happy to see Teresa and her man. Joe was like, you didn't dress up? I mean, he looks like a monkey. You can dress him up all you want. It's still going to give a chimp tea. So they finally go say hi to Margaret, and she's nice. She just hit her wrists. Oh, God, Teresa's in anger management psychotherapy. Heifer, please. A leopard can't change its spots, and you can't teach an old Tyrannosaurus new tricks. Oh, we got another friend, Danielle. And her husband, Nate. Oh, Tiki Barber's still here. Girl, it did not take you 2 hours to clip in that fake hair. Heifer, please. Oh, and here comes Jennifer with her big ugly in tow. And he does kind of look like a hairy toe. Jennifer, however, is avoiding DeLolo. So Teresa's friend is also cool with Margaret, and she trying to get them on the good foot. Teresa's evil, honey, and if you don't know that, you're simple. So Teresa invites Marge over for a conversation, a ponderosa, if you will. I would say a ponderosa because she's just as ignorant as Tacky Pisty, the colorist grandmama. DeLolo invites everybody's husbands to do a hot fireman calendar to raise money for breast cancer. Them husbands ain't hot. Well, some of the friends' husbands is a little cute. I can look at Jackie's husband, but don't nobody want to look at Bill or Teresa's gorilla? However, since Jennifer hasn't gotten an apology from DeLolo, she walked away with her ass on her shoulders. So we have Danielle and her family after the commercial break. I don't know if I'm gonna like her or not. So Margaret's getting ready to go meet with Teresa. And Teresa, of course, is telling her gorilla that she wants Margaret to apologize, even though you're the one that constantly attacked her and threw things at her. And don't forget you got her hair pulled. But she needs to apologize to you because you're a narcissistic feces. That's why, Teresa, because you're a narcissistic feces. So they all get together at Teresa's and go outside for cheese, crackers, and sandwiches. Margaret's hoping this time she won't end up wearing her lunch. Oh, Lord, why they got the husbands there? Well, I guess because Louis considers himself some kind of self-help guru. So Teresa, of course, gets to over talking Margaret because she was hurt and you were hurting his kids. Girl, she asked you twice about what everybody on the internet was talking about. Yes, she was making it a plot line and was getting a little back at you for the hair pull, but Teresa, you deserve it. You see, Teresa, you're really upset because your overreaction confirmed that Margaret was right, that there is something wrong with Louis. I mean, the thing is, feces attracts feces. You are an ain't shit being. So you're going to attract a scam artist like Louis. I bet you he'll be in federal prison in a few years, too. I bet you. A Jen Shawty. Oh, God. So after Louis gets Teresa to shut up and Marge says, look, I know you were hurt, but you were very rough. And you're a grudge holder, so what about Joe and Melissa? And she said, well, because of you, I got mad at them. No, you got mad at Joe the second he stopped humping on you. The second he ceased the incest, that's when you got mad at Joe. And then he had the nerve to marry somebody that looked like a human. Teresa's also mad at Melissa for reading her text saying, don't talk about Louis. And I will say Melissa did that with glee. Oh, God, Louis, are you going to psychoanalyze everybody every second this season? Because I really don't need your armchair therapist opinion. You're loud, ugly, and wrong. And booze bloated, too. Marge ain't falling for Teresa's kumbaya. She's like, look, are you doing this to make him happy? Because I know you don't get over stuff this quick, and I do not want to get right back here with you, having you throw food at me, pull my hair, or something new and nasty. And you know Teresa will come up with something new and nasty. The next day, Dolores drops by Marge's. Oh, that's right, we're doing the photo shoot of the husbands. Oh, Lord, we did not need to see Joe's gut. He all right, but I'm okay. He got a big hip thing going on, like Big Hip Marcus with a drone phone. Whose man is this? Oh, God, your husband was not a model before. We got the new heifers, and neither one of their husbands is that cute. Oh, Lord, no. Put these bellies away. At least Joe Gorga's cute. Evan doesn't look bad all oiled up. Louis and Teresa show up, and Joe ain't really trying to be up in her face. Your sister's a feces who's obsessed with you. Okay, Evan looks real good in these pictures. None of these husbands are really doing it for, well, okay, Joe looks damn good. We can't argue, but it's easier for short men to develop muscle. Ha! Oh, God. His pictures are hilarious. He is trying so hard. I know he would be such a good verse bottom. I can see it. I can see it. So Margaret tells Joe and Melissa that Teresa apologized. And Louis thinks you're insecure, Melissa. Also, Marge is carrying all the bones that Louis was throwing. Louis, you look like you need a tummy tuck and you weren't even pregnant. So Melissa's flipping Louis off for calling her insecure. Joe's like, we took you in with open arms. We never said anything bad about you. And Louis, you look insecure taking shots at a woman. Oh, but here comes Black Dolores' new man, Paul. Why is he so red? Get that man some sunscreen. He looks like a lobster. Dolores, he's pretty ugly. Ooh, very piggy-faced. Piggy-faced, piggy-complexioned. But I guess this is, better than dating Frank's boyfriend. Oh, God, now Jennifer's whining. Dolores isn't talking to me. You're not talking to her. Enjoy the silence. Let the moment cool. It's cool to be cool on each other. You ain't got to be up each other's cooch. Oh, God, and Jennifer's still whining that Margaret told everybody that Bill cheated on you. But, honey, everybody knew. I mean, Bill treats you 2 shakes better than Juan treats Rob Dixon. So Jennifer's spewing on the dark-haired new heifer, and she's like, girl, I can't even understand what you're saying or why you so upset. Can we take it down a notch? Can you slow down? No, Jennifer's drunk. She can't slow down. I just need to know that Dolores cares enough. The new girls are like, well, go be vulnerable. So I guess that's how you're going to get to know the new heifers is throw yourself a little pity party. So they can hear Jennifer whining to Melissa outside the kitchen. And they're like, Is she really doing this? Of course she is, because Jennifer needs a moment. She's desperately looking for the attention her husband sure ain't giving her. So DeLolo goes and pulls Jennifer to the side since, she's just gonna keep whining all night. Oh, Lord. But then Jackie starts whining to the girl with the black hair. You haven't looked at me once all conversation. I just think it's good social skills. She's like, I know this girl gonna get on my nerves, but I feel sorry for her in the moment. I mean, having to talk to Jackie. Ooh. If a heifer don't know how to enjoy her money, she ain't no fun. Ha! Dolores said, you've been talking about me through the whole party, Jennifer. Well, I'm not trying to talk about you. I was talking about you to try to get you to where we are right now. You couldn't just go over and say, hey, can I speak to you? DeLolo said, well, you walked away from me twice at the roller rink, so I didn't know if you were ready to chat. And also, Jen, you done told everybody I'm such a bad friend to you. Why you want me around? And Jennifer said, well, you did jump ship. You couldn't say what Margaret did to me was wrong. What Margaret did to you was wrong, but you started it. And you won't take ownership and responsibility. Dolores said, we don't agree on what a friend is. You're right. I'm nice, you're not. Jennifer, you may be many things. Nice is not one of them. Stuck up, irritating, unaware, but not nice. Patronizing, but not nice. We're good. And Black DeLolo's like, so I'm not nice. Oh, okay. Dolores said, well, nobody has anything nice to say about you. And that's true, Jennifer. I know I don't. You are a hot mess every season, but you're fun to laugh at. So Jennifer is really making a scene. I don't care. You're not nice. I realize you've never been my friend. Everybody's groaning and moaning. I mean, it's not even like people are interested in your alter KK. It's like watching an overgrown child throw a tantrum. So Bill tries to collect his drunk wife, and she's like, you don't tell me to come on. Somebody needs to get your drunk butt in the car. You're acting a fool. Well, I'll see you soon for something.